Super glad that you found this podcast. My name's Dan Brzezowski. I am the host of Success and Motivation in the No Comfort Zone. Today's podcast is all about commitment. I hope you enjoy the show.
Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
As in anything in life, I look back at my failures and I realize something. I realize the goodness of those failures and the opportunities that I've had that I am truly grateful for. The only reason why I failed and why I put a lot of value in the failure is because I realized that I wasn't committed. Whether it's a relationship, a business, finances, whatever it might be, whatever reason you could define as being an absolute failure, it's because I wasn't committed enough. And life goes, the spoils go to those that are the most committed. Live or die, the ones that are most committed are the winners. And that's what this is all about. That's what success and motivation in the No Comfort Zone is. So here, let me ask you. So are you committed for what you're looking for in your life right now? Are you committed towards the end result, to being a better version of yourself? Are you committed towards the disciplines it takes to get up early, work hard, stay up late, to find that success that you so desperately want, that you thirst for, that you hunger for, that you know deep down inside you need to earn, you deserve it? Well, let's talk about that. If you know it goes to the most committed, if you really believe that, it's not luck. Listen, I just faced something that was pretty difficult, but boy, did it inspire and motivate me. Let me take a step back. When I was managing a Mercedes-Benz dealership, what happened is I had to take this very extensive, and if you're in that world, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. It was a DISC report. And a DISC report goes over these different categories, and it's a bunch of questions that you have to answer repetitively, different types of questions, similar questions asked repeatedly over this. I think there's 40 of them, and it could spit out an image of you and say, this is who you are. People use it for hiring. People use it for promotions. I did very well when it came to leadership on that. But the one thing that I got completely wrong, and if you do this for a living, hit me up, Dan at the No Comfort Zone, and let me know that, Dan, no, it's right. One thing that it said was that I'm not that competitive. And I'm like, I'm extremely competitive. Like, I want to win at all costs. And as Brad Pitt said in the movie Moneyball, I want to not lose more than I want to win. I don't know if that's competitive or not, but it's kind of how I feel. I just don't want to lose, but more importantly, I do want to win. And when I've won in my life, I realize it's because I'm committed. And then after, it's gone quickly. That feeling of I've worked my tail off for all this, all the hours, the minutes, and the moments I spent going in this direction to become successful and achieve this end result. I look at it and I'm like, that's all it came to is this? It's almost like a letdown if that's your end goal. And that's why people fail. There's people that have actually gone to the moon and back. There's people that have accomplished these wonderful goals and have felt majorly depressed because is this all there is? There's men in combat right now that are supporting our lifestyle and what we do and this democracy that we're in, and they put their lives and their families on the line in order to protect us and maintain our way of living. Agree or disagree, it doesn't matter. Those men and women that are doing that, they're committed at a high level to make sure that it works for everybody. And what ends up happening is when it's all said and done and they come back home and there's a reunited with their family, there's adversity to deal with because of the lack of goals, the lack of support for things that are going on that they've experienced over there, they come back here and there's an opportunity for them to, but there's no goals. There's no real opportunity for them to have a foundation and say, okay, here's your new set of goals. Here's your new identity. And it's very difficult to get past that. I'm not an expert in that field, but I have seen it before. I've seen people hit a monumental goal and then be kind of depressed afterwards or become a bust out. And guess what? It happened to yours truly. I've hit the mountain a few times. Certain things in my life I thought I would never be able to do, I've done, and I came crashing back down to earth because the goals weren't sustainable. And I wasn't the ethical person, which means I have a goal, I'm going to work towards it. Because once I hit the goal, I stopped. You can't stop working. This is a journey that's going to take you to the rest of your life. You have to reinvent yourself. And the person that you are today might be committed to something small or might be considered something big, whatever it might be for you. But once you achieve that, it's over and done with. You have to figure out your next commitment. What are you committed to? That's what's great about that little universe of the no comfort zone. In the no comfort zone, there was the first 30 days, it was all about me. I mean, when I say it was all about me, it was, I'm going to maintain my uncomfortability, which means everyone in my house was a little uncomfortable. They're getting up early, the loud music in the morning, the certain timelines that I had to do things by, working out. Immediately when I was like, okay, it's that time to work out, regardless of what I was doing, I stopped it and started working out. Rearranging portions of the house. You don't need to go that extreme, but in those first 30 days, it's kind of a nut job. But then I realized after I started to experience some growth and some personal development, and I had some sense of accomplishment, and I was getting conviction, clarity on who I was as a person, starting to realize, oh, I'm starting to find my father's son again. I'm starting to find who I am and what I'm here for. And then I realized it. I'm here for everybody else. My purpose is to help everybody else. And you'll see that too. We're put on this planet to fix ourselves and then work on our second dynamic and then work towards our third. And that's the community and people around us to make it a better place. And you'll see that when you go through the no comfort zone. Go to launchwithdan.com. I'm looking for 3 people. 3 people that are willing to commit towards an end result, towards I'm going to do this at all costs, and I need somebody to help push me along the way for accountability because I know my life can be so much more. I know my family's life can be so much more. I know I could do so much better in business. You want a secret weapon? You want a secret to success? I'm on such a under the radar level. Nobody knows who I am, but I've had success over a long period of time, and I've had failures over a long period of time, and I can give that wisdom and that knowledge, and I can hand that over to you so you don't have to spend 30 years in a rut. Not to say that I was 30 years in a rut, but you know where I'm going with this. And I'm telling you, the only way that you can fail is if you stop being committed. And if you stay committed, you will you'll be the person you want to be. You'll do the things that you want to do, and you'll have the things that you want to have. To be, do, and have. That's why we're here on this planet, right? Thanks for listening to the podcast. I look forward to you getting on that call with launchwithdan.com. I look forward to calling you so we can go over your hopes, your dreams, and your goals and ambitions in about 30 minutes, lay out a game plan for you to kick off from there. And if you want to work together, we can go after that. But fact of the matter is this, your life is happening right now. It is time for you to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye.